What's up, y'all, and welcome back to my channel, and welcome to the final installment of my makeup collection videos. This one is going to be all lips, so we're going to go through liners, lipsticks, liquid lipsticks, oils, glosses, treatments, the whole shebang, and that will complete my entire makeup collection. So I will leave chapters below, so if you want to skip ahead, skip around, just kind of watch what you're interested in, you can do that. But without further ado, let's go ahead and jump into lip liners. Alright, so these are all of my lip liners. I have a smaller collection of them. It is growing. I really love lip liners. I've gotten into them with in the last year and a half, and this is what I have. So we're going to go ahead and start with some of my favorite formulas and then just kind of move our way this way. But I have these three from Unearthly Cosmetics. These are one of my absolute favorite lip liners. They're affordable. They're from an indie brand. These are like $6 a piece. I only have 3 shades. I would love to pick up the rest of them, and eventually I will, but I forget every time I order from them. But let's start with this one called Fiery. This is probably my favorite and most used one. It is just a really pretty, like, orangey brown shade. Absolutely gorgeous. Goes with so many things. And then I have the shade Carnage. This one is like a purpley shade. I probably should have sharpened a lot of these before we started, but it's like a purpley shade. It's absolutely gorgeous, especially like in the fall time and in the winter when I like to wear a darker lip. We have the shade Bad Blood, and it's just a really nice like brick red shade. It's absolutely gorgeous. Love it. This formula is amazing. I highly recommend it. I have 2 from Charlotte Tilbury. I actually do have a newer one as well. I have other lip liners that I'm still testing out, but these are the ones that I have tested, I know, I've used, and I've had for a while. But let's go ahead and start with Iconic Nude right here. Open her up. I love this one. It's like the perfect nude shade, absolutely beautiful. The formula is fantastic. Like, Charlotte Tilbury has amazing lip products. And then of course we have the iconic Pillow Talk right there. Beautiful, beautiful. I have this one from REM Beauty. I picked this one up earlier this year. It is in a video live on my channel, but I have really been enjoying this. I think it's such a good formula. The shade is beautiful. It lasts really nicely. I don't have any issues with it. It's one of my favorite liners in my collection as well. That shade is just perfect. But this is one that you sharpen with the little cap on the end. It's not a pencil liner, and normally I prefer a pencil liner, but you know, every now and then you come across one that's not a pencil. The e.l.f. lip liner. I could not tell you what color this is. It's not written on here anywhere, and I don't remember, but it's like pink something. But these are really nice. This is a really nice formula. These are very inexpensive, super affordable. I wish they had more shades. I would love to pick more of these up, but there just weren't any other colors that kind of drew me in or caught my eye. But I really enjoy this formula. I have these 2 from Kylie. This and my black eyeliner are the only things I have left from her brand. Sorry, I realized that y'all couldn't see me, but they're the only thing that I have left from her brand, and I like her lip liners. They are really nice. But this one is Coco K. Just another really pretty pink, but it's a little bit more on the peachier side than like Pillow Talk or what's the one called from REM? Key Change, that's the name of it. It's a little bit more on the peachier side, but these are really creamy, really nice. They last a good while on the lip. And then I have the shade, what is this? I can't hardly read it. Bear, I believe, is the shade of it. Again, just a really good nude. I kind of have a common theme with all of my lip liners. Every time I think I'm going to get like a different shade, I end up with a nude or like a mauvey pink shade. I have one from Jaclyn Cosmetics, and this is the shade Caramel Latte. This was a really good formula too, and it's one of the things that I am really going to miss from her brand, but it's just a gorgeous like mauvey brown shade, if that makes any sense. It's like a rosy tone brown. It's absolutely gorgeous. This was such a nice formula. I have 2 from MAC. I have repurchased these several times throughout the year, but I have Dervish and Strip Down. Dervish is probably my favorite lip liner of all time. It's absolutely perfect. I love it. It's like the perfect, like, pink shade, like my lips but better. Absolutely love it. And then stripped down as a little bit more of like a warm tone brown shade. Not quite as warm as the Unearthly one down here. It's a little bit closer to Iconic Nude from Charlotte Tilbury, but it's got just a little bit more depth to it than the Charlotte Tilbury one does. I have one from Skin by Kim, and this is Nude 01. It's the lightest one that she has, and these actually aren't bad. I like these better than I like her lipstick, but I do really enjoy this shade. I don't use it quite as much because it's got kind of like a little bit more of like a yellowy undertone to it, which isn't the most flattering on my skin. Eventually I'll probably pick up another shade or two because I really do enjoy the formula. I think they're great. I prefer a pencil liner over one that you can twist up and sharpen. I have this one from Glamlight. This is from the Betty Boop collection from the lip kit, and it's a red lip liner. Absolutely beautiful. I really enjoyed this formula as well. Honestly, I like all of these except for a couple of them, which are coming towards the end. But this is a really nice one. I like the red. It's absolutely beautiful. I have one from Urban Decay, and this is the shade Rush. I love these as well. This is such a good formula. But again, it's just a really pretty, like, mauvey shade. It's very close to Pillow Talk. It has just a tiny bit more purple in it than Pillow Talk does, but it's really close to that one, and it's really close to, which one is this? I think this one is, I can't remember which one that one is. I don't remember which one that one is, but it's really close to that one as well. It's hard to keep them all straight. I have two from Lunar Beauty. I've said before that I absolutely love his lip products, but I have Cocoa, which is like the most true brown lip liner that I have. I don't have anything else this color. I really enjoy this with like a really light lipstick over top of it. It's just perfect. It gives just a really good like ombre effect. It is really nice. And then I have the shade Holiday, which is again just a red. It's very close to the one from Glamlight, but it's just a little bit more on the blue side, whereas the one from Glamlight is a little bit more on like the orangey tone side. But both beautiful reds. They both have a place in my collection. I have two from Natasha Denona. So we have the Berry Pop lip liner that came out earlier this year, and it is just a really pretty like deep berry color. It's very similar to Carnage from Unearthly, but it's got just a little bit more of like a blue undertone. It's not quite as dark as Carnage, but it's still absolutely beautiful. And this is another one of those formulas that's high end that is fantastic. And then I have the I Need a Nude in Natasha. Look, it's not even sharpened. Let's see if I can, yeah. Again, another one of my absolute favorites. That one is so incredibly close to Iconic Nude. I never realized how close they were before, but this one is just a tiny bit more on the pinkier side than I Need a Nude is. I have one from One Size. This is in Shy But Fly. I really did not enjoy this formula as much as everybody like hyped it up to be. It's nice, but it's not a favorite formula of mine. I do like the color. It's a little bit more on like that caramel-y side. It's very close to this one over here from I almost said KKW, from Skin by Kim, but it's not quite as yellowy. It's a little bit on the more orangey side, but this is an okay formula. It's not my favorite. I'll use it up, but it doesn't make me want more shades. I have one from ColourPop. I have the Iconic BFF, and I have to be careful because it's popping out, but I like it. It still works. I don't have an issue with the formula, but it's just a really pretty neutral shade. Like, it's not too pink, it's not too warm, it's not too orangey. It's just a really good nude shade. It is a really good formula. I do enjoy it. It just, you know, it comes out, but what do you expect for just a few bucks? It's okay. I don't mind it. I have one from ABH, and this is in the shade Mocha. This is a beautiful formula. I had actually ordered another one in the Sephora sale in a different shade, and when they messed up my order and sent me somebody else's and they went to reship it, it was sold out, so I didn't get it. But that is the shade Mocha. Again, it's just a warm tone nudie brown shade. Not my favorite color, but I do really enjoy the formula. It's really hard to tell what the colors look sometimes when you're in store and then you get home and it's like, oh, that's not the color I thought it was going to be. I have this one from Dose of Colors. This is in the shade Casual, and this is not my favorite formula. Like, it broke because it's so ridiculously waxy and stiff. It's just, it's not good. I like the color of it, but I never wear it because it breaks. It's very stiff. It doesn't glide on the lips very easily. It's just, now I've made a mess, but it's just not a good formula. I don't recommend it. It's, yeah, the only thing I have left from Dose of Colors, but I just don't enjoy that at all. And the same thing with this one right here from NYX. I really enjoy a lot of stuff from NYX, but this is very dry. This is in the shade Nude Beige, and it's very dry as well. It doesn't glide on the lips very easily. It does go on better than the Dose of Colors, but I'm just not a big fan of this formula. I picked it up on a recommendation of, who was it? Maybe Kelly Strack? I think it might have been her. And I'm not a fan. It's definitely not for me. But let's go ahead and move on to lipsticks. All right, so these are all of my lipstick type products. We have mostly bullet lipsticks, a couple of like slim lipsticks, pencil type things, but these are like cream lipstick formula products, I guess is what these are. So let's go ahead and jump into this. We've got a few to talk about. So I'm gonna go ahead and start back here. This is the lipstick that goes with the Betty Boop lip liner that I talked about that came in the lip kit from Glamlight, and gorgeous red. Absolutely beautiful. I love it. It is one of my absolute favorites in my collection. Good formula too as well. I really like it. The packaging isn't that great, but the formula is what counts. I have this one that I picked up from the Full Fantasy collection from Laura Lee and Lunar Beauty, and this one is in the shade Mora. It is very light, but if I pair this with the Cocoa lip liner, it looks really pretty together. It's way too light for my skin on its own, but with the dark lip liner, it looks really beautiful, and I do really enjoy the formula of this as well. This one is from Lunar Beauty. This is in the shade Icon, and first of all, that is an absolutely beautiful component, but I really love this shade. I think it's beautiful. It's like the perfect nude shade for me. It's got just enough warmth to it that it doesn't really wash me out too bad. Again, it looks absolutely beautiful with a deeper lip liner as well, but this is such a good formula. Again, he kills it with the lip products. I have this one right here from Laura Geller. My mom actually gave this to me because she got a couple of these when she was ordering some Laura Geller stuff. I guess they were giving it away with, like, for free when you ordered things, but this is actually a really pretty color. It's very light, very sheer. It's a little bit more on the balmy side, but this is called Berry Vanilla, but you can see it's a little bit glossier, just more sheer. It does look really pretty on the lips. It just kind of enhances your lip tone. It doesn't really like give you a lot of coverage or opacity, but it is a nice formula. I mean, it's not the best, but it is nice. I have these four right here from Melt. Now these are all from the Bailey Sarian collection that she did with Melt, and I'm not a fan of this formula. It is very dry. I'm just not a fan, but these are beautiful and I will keep them because they're part of the collection. I like how the bullet has the pretty like checkered print on it. Really pretty. But this is the shade Nutmeg right there, which is such a pretty shade. This one is actually one of the creamier ones out of them, as well as, which one is it? This one right here. This one's actually pretty creamy as well, and this is the shade Gallerina, and it's just another one of those really light pale pinks. Not the most flattering on my skin, and honestly these feel like they're like, this is about to break off at any moment. Can you see that? Like, so freaking disappointing. And it's made just a mess in the tube because it moves around. But Those two are the most creamiest out of the collection, but they're not really my shades. They're beautiful, but they're not my absolute favorites. These two are more drier than the other one. We have the shade Wolfsbane, which is absolutely not my shade, like at all, but it is so incredibly dry. It is a gorgeous color, but yeah, it's just too dry for me. Not a fan of the melt lipstick formula, especially if they're all like this, but this is the last one. This is the shade Hemlock. And this is what that one looks like right there. One of my favorite shades out of the collection, and the formula is just, yeah, formula is disappointing. Okay, I have two from Black Moon. I love their lip products. Their liquid lipsticks and their lipsticks are absolutely amazing. But I have the shades Werewolf and Elm Street. So let's go ahead and start with Werewolf. It is a brown. I love the shade in the fall. Like, that is a perfect brown for me. I absolutely love it. It is gorgeous on the lips. So pretty. And then Elm Street, this is one of my absolute favorite, like, deep burgundy shades to wear in, like, the fall. Ugh, absolutely gorgeous. I really want to get a black lip liner to wear with that, but I haven't. But I like to wear my Carnage lip liner from Unearthly with this one. It goes perfectly. I have one from e.l.f. These were the, I can't remember what they were called. I don't remember, but this is the shade Hustle. This is a really pretty shade. I absolutely love it. It's so gorgeous. I really like the formula as well. Like, they did really good. I think this is supposed to be a dupe for the NARS lipsticks. I've never tried a NARS lipstick, so I have no clue, but the formula is really creamy. It's beautiful. They have a gorgeous shade range, but I really enjoy this one. It's absolutely beautiful. It's one of my favorites in the summer. I have this one from ColourPop. This is from the Marielle collection, and this is in the shade Gamer Girl. This one's really pretty. Very sheer, very soft. Again, these really light pinks I like to pair with a deeper lip liner just because they're a little bit more flattering and kind of blend them in together. But this is a comfortable formula. I like the way it looks. I like the color. It sits well on my lips. It's not like dry or sticky or anything like that. I have one from Milani, and this is in the shade Tease. Again, it's another one of those like perfect like orangey nude shades. This one is absolutely beautiful. This is a fantastic formula as well. I really like this one too. Most of these, again, I like. I think the only ones I don't like, I already talked about. The rest of these I do really enjoy, but this is a beautiful shade. It's one of my favorite nudes in my collection. This one is from a brand called Color the World, and this is in the shade Huntress, and this is a brand that's aimed more towards like mature women. You're supposed to be able to wear it without a lip liner, and it doesn't feather, it doesn't go outside the lines or anything like that. My mom absolutely loves these, so I decided to try one. This is the shade that I got, and this is a really nice formula. This packaging is cardboard, and I believe it's recycled, but it's a cute brand. They always have like cute little designs on their tubes, a ton of different colors, and this is a really good formula. I don't know why nobody is talking about this, but I really enjoy it. I have one from Urban Decay, and this is in the shade Backtalk. Ugh, I love this one so much. Like, mauvey goodness right there. Absolutely gorgeous. Right up my alley. These kind of tones are my absolute favorites on my lips. Okay, my Pat McGrath Marc Jacobs collab that they did very recently. I absolutely love this. I adore it. Marc Jacobs is one of my favorite designers. I loved his makeup brand. I love just everything from his line, and so when they came out with this limited edition of Forbidden Love, I absolutely had to pick it up, and this is such a stunning red. Like, it is absolutely my favorite in my collection. Like, I might have to buy another one to use and then keep this one as like a keepsake, but whenever it goes bad. I don't need to right now. Absolutely gorgeous, beautiful formula, comfortable on the lips. It's like a satin matte. Like it dries down a little bit to where it's not a full satin, but it's not a full matte either. But this is absolutely gorgeous. I love this lipstick. I love this shade. I love the formula, and it has really kind of put Pat McGrath on my radar as far as lip products go. I had never tried them before, and like I said, I really, really love this one. It's beautiful, but I would like to kind of look into her other shades. So if you have any shade recommendations, definitely let me know. Okay, let's back these up a little bit. We're gonna start over here. I have all three of the Ravi Beauty, what is this, the Flawless Lips? Is that what they're? Effortless Lips. I have all three of the shades right here. So let's go ahead and start with this one, which is Dahlia. This is such a good formula. This is from Ali Glines. If you don't know who she is a creator here on YouTube, and these are so beautiful. They're ridiculously comfortable on the lips. They are very hydrating and just moisturizing. You don't need a lip liner with these. You can either sheer them out or build them up, and they are just so, so good. I'm hoping she comes out with more colors, but oops. This is the shade Tulip. So pretty. This is like a gorgeous pink. Absolutely love it. But see how it's like really sheer, and then if you just keep going in, it builds up. Stunning. Stunning, stunning. And then the last one is the shade Lily. This one's really pretty too. All three of these are gorgeous. They really are. Beautiful, beautiful shades, right up my alley. I love these. Like I said, I want more shades. I have one of the Le Monster crayons from House Labs. This one is in the shade Mauve Matte, and I absolutely adore this formula. I adore this shade. It's absolutely perfection. It is very close to this one over here from Urban Decay, which was called Backtalk. That's what I thought. Backtalk, like very, very close, but this is a matte version and this is a satin version. Again, I love the mauve shades. I would love to get more colors in this as well. Okay, let's talk about MAC for a minute because I have all of these sitting right here. I love MAC lip products. Like I feel like that's where they excel, is in their lips. But I have this one. This is one of the Velvet Blur Slim Sticks. This is in the shade Devoted to Chili. And let's come right over here. It's a really pretty like orangey tone, bricky red, just absolutely gorgeous. But these are really comfortable on the lips. They're kind of like like it says, a velvet matte finish. Comfortable, beautiful, hydrating. They don't accentuate lines or anything like that. And I really like the like slim stick component. I think it's fun. Okay, I have these four right here. Let's start with this one, which is one of the matte shades. This is Teddy 2.0. Love this one. Teddy is a very popular color, but this is Teddy 2.0 in the, which one is this? The Powder Kiss lipstick formula. I love it. It's comfortable. It's a beautiful shade. And then we have Sweet Deal. Again, rose, mauve, all the things. And that one was that's just a matte lipstick. This one is a cream lipstick. This is in the shade Blankety. This is one of my absolute favorites as well. It's like a perfect go-to nude for me. It's got a little bit of a pinky undertone, so it's super flattering on my skin tone. And then the last one that I have is also a matte lipstick, and this is in the shade Taupe. I actually got this one for free in one of their like little gift with purchase things, but I do really like that shade. It's beautiful. I like this one in the fall. I really like to wear darker lip shades. Like, I kind of base my lip color off of the seasons, so I like the brighter shades more in the spring and the summer, and then like the softer nudie ones in the winter, and then the darker shades in the fall. Okay, I have these two from Natasha Denona. So we have Berry Pop. We're going to put her right here. Gorgeous berry color, absolutely love it. She's another one of those that just has a beautiful and very comfortable lipstick formula. And then of course I have Natasha from her I Need a Nude collection. Love it. Beautiful. Very similar to Blankety, but it's just a little bit deeper and a little bit like, it has just a touch more brown to it, but absolutely gorgeous, very flattering. Okay, I have these four from Unearthly. These came with the, I want to say the holiday collection box from last year, from 2023. These came in there, and these are really nice. I like this formula, but we have Cloudland, which is this one right here. Just a very deep, like almost purpley brown. It's like, it's a very interesting color. And that's one thing I will say about Unearthly is they have very interesting colors. I don't particularly mesh with all of their color choices, but the formulas are fantastic. We have the shade Dreamer. I really like this one. This one's pretty, very pretty, but again, deep, different. You know, if you're looking for different shades, Unearthly or Black Moon are the brands to go to. And then we have the shade Vision. This one's right up my alley. I'm going to put this one up here. Right up my alley, right there. One of those shades that I really, really love. It's like on the mauvey, rosy, brownie tones. Love this one. And then the last one that we have is like Z's, like sleeping. This is a gorgeous color, but I have a really hard time being comfortable in super dark shades. Like, I know I love my two from Black Moon, but something like this and like this is almost uncomfortable for me. Like, I'm not comfortable in it. I need to get more comfortable in wearing shades like that, but I'm so fair. It's really hard to pull them off. Okay, from Charlotte Tilbury, I have Very Victoria. It's the only one that I have, well, sitting here. I do have another one that I'm testing out, but I love this shade. I love this formula. This is just her, whatever her normal formula is. It's not the kissing formula or anything like that. It's just her regular normal formula, but gorgeous. Love it. I've had this one for a really long time. Skin by Kim, this is her matte lipstick formula, and this is in the shade, it's the same shade as the lip liner, which I think is the lightest one that they have. Ooh, uh-oh. What? Y'all, what is up with that shit? Wow. Okay, cool. That broke. Which is fine. I don't really care for the formula that much anyway. Like, it's fine, but it's not my favorite. But that's that color right there. But wow, I can't believe that broke. I haven't even had that long. I think this came out in like end of January, so I've had it since February. But that's that shade right there in the one from Skin by Kim. Again, not my favorite formula. It's not the most creamy in the world. It's not bad, but it's just not my favorite. I have this one from Lancome. This is in the shade Caprice, and y'all, this is another one of those reds that I absolutely adore. I don't wear this one that often, but absolutely gorgeous. And for some reason, y'all are going to find this really weird. I love the smell of Lancome lipsticks. I actually recently threw away a ton of them because they were just old and they actually stunk, but they were various shades. They were more along like the nudes and stuff, but I do still have this one left, and I really enjoy Lancome lipsticks. And last but not least, we have this one from Merit. This is in the shade Slip, and this is like their original formula, and I absolutely love this lipstick too. Like, it's perfect. It looks very brown, but this is such a sheer formula. It just looks beautiful on the lips. You can pair it with just a nude lip liner. Like, I like to pair it with Iconic Nude usually. Absolutely beautiful. Love this formula. I really want to try their new matte formula, but I again, I had ordered one and the shade that I want sold out, so yeah, that's frustrating. But let's go ahead and move on to, let's do liquid lipsticks next. All right, so these are all of my liquid lipsticks, and then I have some lip stains back here. So liquid lipsticks are not my favorite thing in the whole world. Like, I've tried several different formulas. These are the ones that I have left that I do still really like, with the exception of a couple of them, but I do still have them. Let's go ahead and start right here with Unearthly. So this one is from the Valentine's Day mystery box. This is the shade Bliss. So they changed their packaging, but I do really love the Unearthly liquid lip formula. Like, it's one of the most comfortable and non-drying formulas I've ever tried in a liquid lipstick, but this is the shade Bliss. And then I have two more. These both came from mystery boxes. This is Gnarly. I love this shade. It's so, so pretty. Again, if you're looking for unique shades, Unearthly is your place to go. But this is the old packaging with like this little snow globe on the top, and then this is the newer packaging. And then I have the shade Smooch, another one from a mystery box. Most of my Unearthly lip products are from mystery boxes, just because, I don't know, like I said, their shades just aren't always up my alley, but I do really love these two. This one's just a little bit too gray on me. I can get away with it if I put over like a lip gloss that has a little bit more color to it to kind of counteract it, but it just kind of washes me out and doesn't really go too well with my skin tone. But these two shades are gorgeous. Let me put that there. I have one from Unearthly, and this is the shade Aphrodite. This is the most beautiful red in the whole world. I got this because Allie Dawson recommended it. She highly, highly recommended it, talked about how beautiful the formula is, beautiful the red is. It's one of her absolute favorites, and it's stunning. I love this. I think he actually brought it back because she requested it, but I snagged it and I love it. He's another one that has the most amazing liquid lip formula. Like, I almost like this one better than the Unearthly, but I think it's because of the shade range that he has versus what Unearthly has. I have one from Too Faced. This is the Melted Matte in the shade My Type, and this is really pretty. It's not my favorite, but it's not horrible, but the shade is really pretty. I like the shade of it, which is why I still have it. I got rid of the other, I think I had two other shades, and I didn't care for them as much, but this one's really nice. It's a good nude shade. I used to wear a lot of liquid lipsticks when I was working in the salon because I didn't have to worry about them coming off. So, you know, I wore them for that, and I only had like a select few shades. I didn't build them up a whole lot. This one is from Kaleidos. This is one of their, what are these called? The Cloud Lab Lip Clays. This one is in Pink Himalayan. I'm not very impressed with this. This is kind of an odd formula to me. It's a little patchy and not the most, I don't know, it doesn't wear very well on my lips. It's a little bit on the drier side, but it's okay. It's not horrible. Obviously, it didn't make me want to go back for more shades, but I'm not going to get rid of it either. I have two from Odin's Eye, and these are their matte liquid lipsticks. These are both from the Angelica Nyqvist Halloween collection that she did at Halloween, and I have the shades Swamp Fog and Shadow Creature. These are nice. I really like this formula. It's a little bit on the finicky side. It's a little bit, I don't know, but once you get it on, it's like you put it on and you think, oh, this is not good. I don't like the way this looks. But once it kind of heats up to your body temperature and like meshes with your lips, it just kind of melts in, and it's absolutely beautiful. It's like the perfect soft matte. I was really impressed with these because when I first put them on, I thought, she's nuts for thinking these are beautiful. But this one is Swamp Fog. This one is not my favorite. I like Shadow Creature better, but this is a really pretty shade, but just not my favorite for me. This looks better on me. Oops. This looks better on me than this does, but I do really love this formula. Speaking of formulas that I love, this one is a beautiful formula. These are the lip velvets that ABH came out with earlier this year. This is the shade Crush. I need more of these. This is so comfortable, so beautiful. It's very, very similar to the Odin's Eye, but it's just a little bit creamier and not quite as matte. But this formula, y'all, between this and their lip liners, that's where ABH excels. Everything else I have not been impressed with over the years, but well, their brow products as well. But this is such a good formula. If you haven't tried it and you love liquid lips that are matte but comfortable, I'm telling you right now, the ABH is where it's at. Okay, I have two from Ofra, so let's start with this big one. So I got this with the Allie Dawson Falling in Love collection or collab that she did with Ofra, and this is the shade Kaya. This is her liquid lipstick that she did, and I actually really like this. It's not my favorite, but it's okay. It's not a bad formula. It's just I'm not the biggest fan of liquid lips, so it takes something like Unearthly, Lunar Beauty, Odin's Eye, ABH to really impress me, but I do like the shade. I think it's beautiful, and again, I bought the entire collection to support her. And then this one is Pasadena. This is just a little baby one that they threw in with my order, and honestly, I've never worn it because I forget I have it because it's in the back and it's so tiny, but that color is beautiful. Like, that's a me color. I need to wear this, but that's also like a fall color for me. I have these two from Blend Bunny. I really like this formula, but I only like one of the colors. So this is the color that I like. This one is Sweetheart. It's gorgeous. This came out with, I can't remember which collection this came out with. Oh, the Sugar and Grunge collection. Absolutely gorgeous. Love that shade. It's a me shade. This is a very comfortable formula. It's not like completely opaque. It's got a little bit of like a sheen to it, but it's beautiful. And then I also got the shade Moody, and I just don't think this is very flattering on me. There's something about the gray undertone, like it's just a little too gray. I wanted to love this shade so much. I was trying to step outside the box, and it's just not the most flattering on me, but I do really enjoy this formula. But it's like, it's leaking. That's so, it's like leaking. Do you see that? But this one didn't leak. I don't know, that's weird. I don't know. Okay. I have two from Black Moon. I said before I really enjoy the Black Moon formula. I have the shade Grave. I love this shade so much. Like, it's dark, it's out of my comfort zone, but I wore the shit out of this last October. Absolutely gorgeous. I got so many compliments on it. It has like it's a brown, but it's almost got like a red undertone. Like, you can really see it on here. It's just, it's stunning, and I love the formula. Super comfortable. It dries down, but it's not a drying formula, if that makes sense. And then there's Abyss. Y'all, this shade is stunning. Can you see? Let me kind of sheer it out a little bit because it looks like it's gonna be black, but it has just that deep maroon shade to it. I love it. Like, I'm a different person when I wear these shades. I don't know who she is, but she's a different person. And as much as I'm not comfortable in deeper shades, there's something about these that I feel good in, and I don't know what it is. I couldn't tell you. It's weird. I don't know. Maybe it's a mood thing. Maybe it was a full moon. I don't know. I have this one from Gerard Cosmetics. I actually got this one in a subscription box of some sort, and I really like it. I forget about it though, but the shade is absolutely gorgeous. Like, I look at it in here and I'm like, it's fine, but look how pretty that is. And I've kept it because I like it. I like the way it feels. I like the way it looks. It's a really good formula. I have one of the Maybelline Superstay Vinyl Inks, and I am not a fan. We're rolling. Hold on. I am not a fan of this. This is like, I don't know. I don't like the formula. I don't like The color, I don't like really anything about this, which you would think that's like my color, and it is my color, but I don't know, there's something about this formula that I don't like. I couldn't tell you what it is, but whenever I wear it, I don't like the way it looks on my lips. I don't like the way it feels on my lips. This is the shade Dainty. I don't know. It's the same thing with the lifter glosses too. I have one of those and I don't like that either, which unpopular opinion. Okay, back here, let me kind of move some stuff over. I have these right here. These are all stains. So these are the Xoxo lip liner stains that went super viral all over TikTok that you put on, they dry and you peel them off. I got the bundle of them and I do have a video trying on one of them. I think I tried on pinked, but there's pinked, hazel, and mauve, and these are nice. They are a stain. You can use them all over your lips. You don't have to use them as just a lip liner because you can use just a regular stain as a lip liner as well. But they're gimmicky. Like, you have to wait like 5 to 10 minutes for these completely dry down before you can peel them off. And if you're in a hurry, you don't have the time for that. So the formula is nice. They work. They do exactly what they're supposed to do, but they're very gimmicky and they're just not practical. But I'm not going to swatch these because they will absolutely leave a stain. Actually, you know what? Let's swatch them. Why not? Maybe it'll peel. Maybe it'll peel. But there's this one right here. It's also not like the best formula in the world, but this one is mauve. They all kind of look the same too, I noticed. So you don't really need them all. This one is pinked. I don't even know if these are going to do what they're supposed to do. You can kind of see that undertone as I put them on, but you're supposed to put on like a thick layer. Again, I have a short on here using one of these. And then this one is hazel, which was, I think, the one that everybody was talking about, but that's what they look like. And they dry down and they peel off and they leave a soft tint on your lips. It's nothing new. It's nothing groundbreaking. It's gimmicky. Okay, these two right here, I have one of the Huda Beauty lip blushes. I do not like this as a blush. I like it as a lip stain. This is a really pretty color though. Like, it really does leave a gorgeous stain. It's just a really pretty blush color. I like a stain too, especially if I'm going to be out and running around. When I was working in the salon, I really loved one because it lasts all day and it's not uncomfortable. You just put a gloss on over top and it's perfect. But this is the shade Rosy Kiss. Again, not a fan as a blush. And then I have this one from Fenty Beauty. This was a limited edition from the summer last year, and this is Poutsicle. I love this. It's a purple shade, and look at that. Oh, it's so pretty. It's the only shade I have like this in my collection in anything, and it's absolutely beautiful. I was so glad that I like stepped out of my comfort zone and bought this because it's beautiful. It looks good on me. I got so many compliments when I wore it, and both of these leave a really good stain. But that is it for liquid lips and stains. We're gonna go ahead and move on to lip glosses. All right, lip glosses. This is where my collection shines. I love a lip gloss. It's one of my favorite things. I throw them in my purse. I have them in there all the time, and these are the ones that I have. So let's go ahead and jump into this. I'm going to start back here and then we'll move forward. So this is one of the Haus Labs PhD hybrid lip glazes. I absolutely adore this. It's one of my favorites. It's beautiful. Oh, also, these are the stains from Fenty and from Huda Beauty, and then these are the lip vinyl things. Yeah, they're not. Oh, there we go. That one's gonna peel. See how they just peel off and they're into. There we go. Look at. So we've got mauve, pinked, and then this one is hazel. So that's what those look like after they've peeled off. The pinked is my favorite, but anyways, sorry, that was a squirrel moment. Back to the Haus Labs. This is the shade Guava. These came out earlier this year. I absolutely love these. They are definitely a hybrid. I wear this more as a lip gloss versus a lip oil, which is why it's in here. You'll see lip oils in a little bit, but Love, love, love this formula. It is so comfortable, so beautiful. I don't know if it does any plumping or anything like that, like it says it is, because I don't wear it every single day, but I do really enjoy that formula. I have one of these Sigma lip creams. Now this is one of those that, I mean, it could either be a lip gloss or a like liquid lipstick, but I keep it with my glosses because again, that's how I wear it. It's got that shiny finish to it, but this is absolutely beautiful. This is in the shade Dapper, and I love this as well. It's such a good, comfortable formula. Like I've said before, Sigma does so many things right. I'm just not the biggest fan of their eyeshadows. Unpopular opinion, but that is the shade Dapper. Absolutely beautiful. Look at that shine. Okay, the Lawless Forget the Filler glosses. Now, I have quite a few of them, and this is not my favorite formula. I find it to be a little thick, a little heavy. It's not bad. It's a pretty one. I have to be in the mood for it is what it is. It's not my favorite, but this is the shade Lavender Sorbet. So it's just a little bit on the thicker side is what it is. That's the word I'm looking for. And I prefer a thinner formula, but this is the shade Lavender Sorbet. I have the shade, was it Watermelon Bliss? Juicy Watermelon. I can't keep all the watermelons straight. This one's one of my favorites. Just a really pretty pink shade. And then I have these 3 minis that I got with the little oh gosh, holiday thing. This is the shade Nudie. I don't know how well these are going to show up, but that's the shade Nudie right there. We're going to be so shiny by the end of this. This one is the shade Velvet. This one's beautiful. I really like this shade. That's Velvet. And then the last one that we have is Rosy Outlook. I think this is like one of their most popular shades. At least it seems like it, which it's clear. It's just a clear gloss. But that's what those look like. They are really comfortable. They do give a little bit of a plumping effect. They don't sting, they don't burn, anything like that. It is a good formula. It's just not my favorite formula. I have, was this Brownie? Is that the name of it? Magic Brownie from Half Magic. This is their lip gloss, and this is so, so pretty. I love it. I'm not normally a fan of shimmery lip glosses, but there's some brands that can just do them right. The formula is perfect, and I love that shade. It's beautiful. It's not super opaque. It goes really well over lipsticks or a liquid lipstick or even just a liner, but beautiful. Love it. My YSL Candy Glaze, I keep this with my lip glosses because I kind of treat it like a lip gloss. I don't wear it by itself. This is 15 and it's like nude something, but it's one of those that it clicks up. But what I like about these is it clicks back down. So let me show you this one right here. I did order another one of these in Sephora sale, and I'm so excited because I love this formula. It is my favorite out of all of these click up things that are really popular right now. This one's my favorite. But that is number 15, nude something in the YSL Candy Glaze right over here. Let's do this one real quick from Make It by Mario. This is one of the glowing lips. What is it? The Moisture Glow Plumping Lip Serum. This is in the shade Petal Glow. These don't twist back down, so be aware of that. But that is that one right there. It is another beautiful one. I do really enjoy it. Again, it's not my favorite. You know what? I'm missing a couple of these. Hold on. Okay, you guys, so I found the ones that I was missing, and I found some other lip products too that should have gone in previous categories, but we're gonna just carry on and just put them in here. But yes, this is from Make It by Mario, the Petal Glow. This is a nice formula. I do really enjoy this one. These two are my favorites over, like I said, the clicky up thingies. But let's go on to the next clicky one. So this one is the Tarte Maracuja Juicy Lip. This isn't a plumping, this isn't anything. This is like the original formula, and it's in the shade Rose, and it's very sticky. Like it's beautiful, but it's very sticky on the lips. Just not my favorite formula at all. This did not make me want more of these. I never got more of them. This was actually, I think I got this in like a gift exchange at work. We used to do like a gift exchange with everybody, and I think this was how I got a hold of this one. But not my favorite formula, but I do have it. And then I have one from e.l.f. I actually do really like this one, but not as much as I like the Makeup by Mario or the YSL. But if you're balling on a budget, this is gorgeous. And this is in the shade, I absolutely cannot read that. It is the smallest writing in the world, and I have horrible eyesight, so I'm not even going to try. But it's another clicky one. It's like pink something, but that is what that one looks like. So it is very, very, very close to this, but not quite as sticky. It's still thicker, it's still heavier, but it's not as sticky as the Tarte one is. But that is those. And then I have these from ColourPop. So we have a glowing lip. These are all glowing lips. Yes, these are all glowing lips. And to me, these are kind of like along the whole lip gloss line. But the first one that we have is Picture of Joy from the Muppets collection. And so this is what that color looks like. Very sheer, very shiny. I do really like the glowing lip formula. I think it's beautiful. It's comfortable on the lips. It's hydrating. It lasts a good time. This one is Kissy Kissy. This is not my favorite shade. It's too like bubblegummy pink for me. I can pair it with a deeper lip liner and it's fine, but it's not my favorite shade. But sometimes, you know, the need arises for a bubblegum pink. And then my favorite one out of these is La Cienega. Yes, I love this shade. So beautiful. Now, these are like a hybrid. These are like, you can wear them as a gloss, you can wear them as a lipstick. I usually just wear them like a gloss type thing. So it's one of those, I'm never really sure where to keep them, as well as these right here. So they just kind of float around, and I think that's why I lost them. So let's pop into these really quick, and then we'll jump back into lip glosses. I know this is chaotic. It's driving me nuts, so I apologize. But let's go into this one right here. This is one of the Tarte H2O Balms. And this is in the shade Zen. Very, very pretty. Love it, love it, love it. But I never know where to keep these. Like, do you keep these with lip balms, glosses, lipsticks? Like, let me know where you would keep these if they were in your collection. I had the Clinique Black Honey, the OG that everybody has. And it's a gorgeous, gorgeous color. And to me, that's not like a lipstick. It's like too sheer to be a lipstick. Again, it's along the lines of these other ones over here that where do you keep them in your collection? But I have that one. I have this one from Laura Mercier. This is the Petal Soft Lipstick Crayon, so obviously with the lipsticks. This is in the shade Ella. I got this in an Influencer, and this is a really nice formula. I like it. It's comfortable. To me, that's a little bit on the balmy side, but it is really pretty. I forgot I even had this, honestly, until I saw it when I pulled it out, and I went, oh, there's where you have been. But beautiful. Love it. Very comfortable formula. And then last, I have this one from Bobbi Brown. This is the lip tint in the shade Extra, and I got this as a gift with purchase sometime around the holidays, and it's just like a tinted balm, really. I mean, I don't know, I haven't really used it on my lips yet. I've only swatched it, but there's that one. I don't know where to keep these. I need to figure that out, but let's go ahead and pop back into lip glosses. now that we've gotten a little sidetracked over here, which is usually how my life goes. Okay, I have this one from Black Moon. This is the shade Bitten. This is the lip gloss that came with that blush. If you watched my blush swatching video and that one that's black and patchy and awful that I showed off, this came in the set with it. This is a beautiful gloss. This is in the shade Bitten. I think I already said that, but just in case. It's a gorgeous shade. It's not my favorite formula as far as a gloss goes. It is a little bit on the drier and thicker side. Not as thick as the Lawless ones, but it's just not as thin of a formula as I generally prefer as a lip gloss. But I don't have a lot of lip glosses in this shade, so I have it, but it doesn't make me want to buy more of their lip glosses. Let me put you here so nobody rolls. I have this one from Pat McGrath. This again came in a box, and this is in the shade Bronze Venus. It's very sparkly, very shifty. It's okay. It's not my favorite. It's not my favorite formula, but I think the gloss itself is very pretty. It's got like a shifty sparkle to it, but it's a subtle shifty sparkle. Like if you can see in the tube, I don't know if the camera is going to pick it up, it's got like a little bit of like a gold, green, pink reflect to it. It is really beautiful, but again, not my favorite formula, but I have it. It is what it is. I have one of the ColourPop Luxe glosses. This is in the shade Platinum Blonde. I like this. I really do. I know a lot of people are either they love or they hate the glosses from ColourPop, and these are a little bit on the thicker side, but they're not horrible. They're comfortable. These remind me a little bit more of the Lawless formula, but just not, they're not as plump. They're not plumping at all, but as far as like texture goes, it kind of reminds me of that a little bit. Oh no, did I break it? Oh no, okay. I have one of the Fenty Diamond Bombs. This is in the shade Fussy, and this is not a favorite formula of mine either. This is very heavy, very sticky. Not a favorite, but the color is pretty, and I have it, I wear it. It's just, it's not a favorite formula. Obviously, I haven't gone out and bought more shades in it, but it's okay. I have this one from Ensley Rain. This is the Rain of Shine lip gloss in the shade Crystal Skies. This was like thrown in one of my purchases as like a little freebie, and this is a nice formula. It really is. It's just a little too sparkly for my taste. I'm not big into all of that, but it is a really pretty one. It's comfortable. You can't feel like grit or anything like that from it, so it's a good formula though, but it's not anything that I would buy more of, but I have it. I will use it. The Natasha Denona I Need a Nude, the Natasha Denona My Dream Lip Gloss. This is a beautiful formula. I really like this formula. This one is a little bit more on the creamy side versus like the true glossy side. There we are. It's right over here. It's really nice. I like it. It's just one of those that I can just throw on, give me a little bit of extra color, and I'm good to go. Okay, I have this Maybelline Lifter Gloss, and I'm just not a fan. This is in the shade Reef. The color is really pretty, but I'm just not a fan of the formula. Like I don't know what it is about it. It's the same thing as the liquid lipstick. I don't know what it is exactly about the formula, but it's not my favorite. And I've heard so many people rave about this gloss, and it's just not my favorite. I really want to try the CoverGirl, the Yummy Gloss. I really want to try one of those, but I like the color. It's really pretty. Yeah, I don't love it as much as I wanted to, so unfortunately there's that. From Ofra, this is the other one from the Falling in Love collection with Allie Dawson. This is the shade Koa, and this is a really pretty gloss. It's not quite my shade, but since it's sheer, it looks really, really pretty. It goes very well with her liquid lipstick. It goes really nice over a lot of my like more brown tone lip liners. It is really pretty. I like it. It has that sparkle in it, but it's a soft sparkle. It's not gritty. It's not over the top. It's really nice. This one from REM, if you watch my speed reviews, you already know how I feel about this. It's not my favorite. One, it smells and tastes and feels like Carmex. I hate the applicator of this. It has like a small tingle to it. It's supposed to be a plumping gloss. This is in the shade Scrunchy. The color is very pretty, but the formula itself just is not my favorite, and it was disappointing. I wanted to love it, but I think honestly if the packaging were different and it didn't smell like medicated Carmex, I would like it more because it's not uncomfortable. But yeah, for those reasons, it's not a favorite gloss at all. This one is the one from TYS Beauty. I actually just had this in my last speed reviews. This was in my March BoxyCharm, I believe. I don't know. This is such a nice gloss. Like, it looks pink, but it's clear. Like, it's absolutely clear, but it's so comfortable. It just smells like sugary sweetness. It's beautiful. It's one of those that you just throw over a lip liner to give it a little bit of shine and go. I really enjoy this. This is a fantastic formula. Okay, here we are to my favorite lip glosses in my collection. These are my favorite formulas out of all of them. I absolutely love all of these. Now, let's go ahead and start down here with Unearthly. I love their gloss formula, but again, a lot of it is color choices for me that I just don't always jive with. But this one is Puppy Love. This one came in the Valentine's Day mystery box. I actually really like this color, even though it has like that metallic shift to it. It is very pretty on the lips. It's comfortable. They're all very hydrating. I love the Unearthly formula. Yeah, it's always colors for me. The shade Admire, this is not my favorite color at all. It is not a me color as much as I love purple. This is another one of those that just kind of, it washes me out and it's not flattering on my lips. It's a beautiful blush color for me. It's a beautiful like highlighter, eyeshadow color, all of that. But when it comes to the lips, this shade is not very flattering on my skin tone. I have this one, which is called Sweetness. I love this one. This one is so pretty. It has a shimmer to it, but it's not quite as much as Puppy Love, and it just looks beautiful on the lips. I love to wear this over the Pillow Talk lip liner. It looks absolutely beautiful with it. And this is the older packaging again. And then we have Psych. This is really pretty. Gorgeous. It's just a really pretty orange shade. It looks really nice over like a brownie nude. It just kind of adds a little bit more warmth to it. Very pretty. A little bit of that shimmer to it, but again, nothing chunky, nothing overly shifty. That's my one issue with Puppy Love. It's really pretty, but I have to be very specific about when I wear it. But they are very pretty. And then the last one that I have is Spaz. I can't remember what boxes all of these came from, but this one is Spaz, and this one I love. This one looks absolutely gorgeous over is it Carnage? I think it's, yes, the Carnage lip liner. This looks absolutely beautiful over that. I love it so much. I would love to get more of her lip glosses that don't have the shimmer in it, but at the same time, I can absolutely appreciate it as long as it's done right. And then the last one from Unearthly is the one from the Heather Austin collection. This is Omen, and this is a gorgeous, oh my god, this is such a gorgeous lip liner. Like lip gloss. Like, it looks so beautiful over everything. I was surprised how much I love this gloss. because again, I'm not a big fan of like shimmery, shifty stuff, and it definitely has like that shifty sparkle in it, but you can't feel it. It's super comfortable on the lips, and it looks beautiful. I have worn it over so many different liners and liquid lipsticks, and it just, I don't know, it enhances every single one of them. It's like a chameleon in a bottle. Absolutely gorgeous. Lunar Beauty. This is Bitchcraft. It's not the only gloss I have. I do have the ones from his new collection, but I haven't moved those into my collection yet. They're still in like my testing bin. This I think is hands down my favorite lip gloss formula. Yes, it's either between this or Odin's Eye, but I really think Lunar Beauty is gonna win on this one because I love it. Where do I want to put it? I love it. It's perfection. It's absolutely perfect. It's not too thick, it's not too thin, it's not too watery, it's not sticky. It's so hydrating, so comfortable on the lips. It looks beautiful, it wears beautiful. It doesn't do that line thing. None of these do that line thing actually. It's gorgeous, and they all smell so good. I don't even know how to describe the smell of these. They smell really good. They don't have a flavor, but they smell really good. But favorite formula of mine, hands down, if I had to recommend one lip gloss formula or just keep one lip gloss formula, I think Lunar Beauty would be the winner. My Odin's Eye lip glosses. I have all three from the Angelica Nyqvist Halloween collection, and then I have one from each of the Legendary Diversa series collections, one from each creator. So let's go ahead and start with, where's the one that I want? The Glow. I only have one of the glows, and this is from the Halloween collection. This is in the shade Radioactive. This is gorgeous. Absolutely beautiful. Again, it's just so super comfortable. It's a little bit thicker than the Lunar Beauty, but it's not as thick as like the Lawless or even the Huda Beauty is. It's just very comfortable on the lips. This is a beautiful shade over the right color. You cannot wear this over any lipstick, but this is a beautiful shade. I love this formula. I'm hoping that Odin's Eye continues to constantly make more lip products because, I mean, they excel at everything, but their lip products are amazing. And then this one is the rest of these are shines, but this is Spectral from the Halloween collection. My favorite one from the collection. I absolutely love and adore that color. And then this one is Quicksand. This one's pretty too, but not quite as pretty. It's a little bit more on the brown side, whereas this one's a little bit more on the mauvey side. So you can really tell when they're next to each other, but these are very Angelica colors. Okay, this one got a little bit of gloss on it from something else. This is the shade Brilliance from Tina the Fancy Face. This one's gorgeous. I love this shade. Absolutely beautiful. It's spring, it's summer. I love it so much. And then from Annette, we have Snake Kiss. Yes, Snake Kiss. It's like a really pretty like rosewood shade. That's what I think of when I look at this one, is rosewood. This one was my favorite when she was showing all of the colors that she made. And then we have Buttercup from the Judy collection, and this one I think is my favorite out of all of them, which kind of surprised me because I keep saying I'm not a pink lip person, but I'm really getting into like pink lips. I've really gotten into them lately, but that one is Buttercup right there. So these are, which one is it? This one. Yeah, all of these are my Odin's Eye glosses. Oh my gosh. I'm like staring at it right in its face, and I'm like, I don't know what word that is. Okay. Lastly, we have my Huda Beauty Faux Filler glosses that just came out. I did order 4 different shades, and I love all 4 of these shades. I will say the darker ones are a little bit more finicky than the lighter ones, but of course we have Glassy. It's just a clear gloss. I'm not going to swatch it because it's clear. And then we have Sugar Baby. I do have a short on my channel swatching all of these on my lips. These are a little hard to pull out of here. That's my biggest gripe. But these are gorgeous. So that is what Sugar Baby looks like. I love to pair this with the REM lip liner that I have in Key Change. It's the most beautiful, like, spring pink lip. It's absolutely gorgeous. And then we have, this one's Foxy. This one's really pretty. This one's a little bit more on the brown side. Let's put Foxy right there. So there is Foxy. See how they're just not quite as like even when they go on. Now once these warm up to your body temperature, they do like fill in the lines of your lips and everything, and then just make them look fuller. They don't have a plumping effect, and the darker shades do kind of settle down and do that, but I like the lighter ones better. And then we have Bombshell. See, they're like not the easiest to pull out of here. But I do like the doe foot. The doe foot is really cool. But that one is Bombshell. But the doe foot has like the shape of your lips, like the curve of your lips. It's really cool. But that one is Bombshell right there. Alright, so we have finished liners, lipsticks, liquid lipsticks, glosses, balm type things. Let's go ahead and move on to like my lip treatments and lip oils. Okay, last but not least, we have this mishmash of lip stuff. Now, I did find more glosses that were in a different drawer, but we've got lip treatments, lip balms, lip oils, all the things. So let's go ahead and start over here with my Juicy Tubes. I love the Lancome Juicy Tubes. I know they're thicker, but they're like a comfortable thick. I don't know, there's something about these. I've been using these since high school. Like, I've always had Juicy Tubes. Like, you weren't cool if you didn't have a Juicy Tube, and I love them. I don't know what it is, but I absolutely love Juicy Tubes. But I have these 4 minis that I got. This one is, which one is this? Framboise Pop is this one. These are so cool. I love these. I think it's more like a nostalgia thing for me, but they're like ultra shiny. They're really cool. They smell like, I don't know, it just takes me back. I love these. I will always have Juicy Tubes in my collection. And then this one is one of my favorites. This is Marshmallow Electro. These are one of those I will like just throw in my bag and just kind of go. I do that with a lot. I usually have a lip treatment in my purse. I actually had to clean out my purse to make sure I had all of my lip stuff, because I tend to throw a lip product in there, and then the next time I get dressed, throw another one in there, and next thing you know, I've got like 1,000 lip products in there. This is Spring Fling floating around in my purse, and then I have to clear it all out and start over. But they're all pretty much clear. I mean, this is the only one that has a big tint to it. And then I have this one, which is Birthday Confetti. It's not my favorite. It's a little too sparkly, but it's cute. It's fun. This is one that I usually wear like around the house just to give me a little bit of hydration. It's not one that I usually go for, but I love the Juicy Tubes. Let me know if you love the Juicy Tubes. Like, am I the only one out there that still loves these, or is it still a thing? I have this from Cali Ray. This is the Glazed and Infused Plumping Glassy Lip Trip. This is Lost and Sauced. I love this. This is so comfortable, so good. It's got good pigmentation to it. It's a little bit on the thinner side. It kind of reminds me of a Juicy Tube, but it's beautiful. I really enjoy this. Fantastic formula. Okay. My Summer Fridays Lip Butter Balms. I love these. I'm slowly collecting all of them, but these are the 3 that I have right now. Let's start with my favorite one, my most used one. This one is Vanilla Beige. Like, she looks used and abused. But that is Vanilla Beige right there. And then we have Pink Sugar. Yes, this is Pink Sugar. This was the first one I got, I think. Yeah, that was the first one that I got, Pink Sugar. And then the last one that I have is Brown Sugar. I really wanted the birthday cake one, and y'all, I had snagged one, and sure enough, when they went to redo my order, it was out of stock. But I did sign up for notifications. But that is Brown Sugar right there. I'm telling you, eventually I will own all of these. This is my favorite, like, lip balm formula. I guess these are more like glosses, but I don't wear them like glosses. Okay, from Kaleidos, I have a coconut oil lip treatment. I got this for free with an order, and it's just a clear gloss, but it's super comfortable. This stayed in my drawer for the longest time, and it's what I put on my lips every morning when I was getting dressed, but I like to cycle through my stuff to make sure I get good use out of everything, so this is kind of in my drawer for now. I have one of the Laneige Lip Glowy Balms. This is in grapefruit, and I do like this. I mean, you can tell that I like it. It's not my favorite in the whole world, but it is comfortable on the lips. It's a little bit thicker and heavier, but it's nice. Again, not my favorite. I like the Laneige lip masks over that. My lanolin cream. I had to pull this out from next to my bed because this is what I put on my lips every single night because they're so dry. Now, if you've never heard anybody tell you to put nipple cream on your lips, you should try it. If you have really dry lips, this is like the best thing in the whole world. This tube is huge. It's like $9. It will last you the rest of your life. It's safe. It doesn't have a fragrance. It doesn't have a taste, nothing, but it's like the best for cracked and dry lips. I have a MAC Prep and Prime lip primer. I bought it because I thought I needed it, and I never use it, but I have it if the occasion ever rises. I have my two Burt's Bees lip balms. I have coconut pear and tropical pineapple. I really enjoy these as well. These are good ones. My boys like these, and I usually throw them in my purse. That's where I pulled them out of, and I think my oldest goes for coconut and my youngest goes for pineapple. I don't remember, but they're always in my purse when we're out. They have some in their backpack, all of that jazz, but they're in here. Okay, let's move back over here to like lip treatments. These are like lip masks, things like that. So I have all of these from Laneige. I got these first because I wanted to try them. I didn't know what flavor I wanted, and I have used them all. My biggest gripe is once they get down to like a certain lowness, it's really hard to get into, and I have the little things, but you know what? I'm gonna dip my finger in there, but I do have all these. I do like all of these. What was this? This one was like mint chocolate, mint cocoa, mango. This one is vanilla. That's the only one I haven't used, which is odd. This one is gummy bear. Yes, gummy bear, which is almost empty. And then this one is berry. Have I used this one? Yes, I've used that one too. And then I have a full size. This is sweet candy. It's the full size of it. I got this not too long ago. I've had this next to my bed as well as this. So I use this on nights whenever my lips are super, super dry, and then this usually every other night. I have the Patrick Ta, what is this called? She's Juicy. It's a lip treatment, but this is so nice. I absolutely love this. Again, I hate the packaging. It's hard to get your finger down in there, but it's doable. It has like a vanilla smell to it, but this is really nice. It kind of has like a plumping, tingling effect, but nothing uncomfortable. I like to wear this usually in the morning when I'm getting dressed. It's another one that I cycle through versus at night because it does have that plumping effect to it. And then of course my Auric Plush Ritual in Bear. I love this. I actually just cycled this one out. I've been using it for the longest time. These are really cool, and the cool thing about these is this little lid opens and it has this little jade applicator, and a mirror. So really cool to throw in your purse and just kind of throw on. I used to keep this in my drawer at work and just put it on my lips if they got really dry. Okay, and then I have this from Fresh. This is the Sugar Lip Treatment. This is in the shade Petal, and it's a tinted lip balm is all it is. It is not a lipstick. It is not a gloss. It is a tinted lip balm. So it's all the goodness of a balm, but with a little bit of color. I really enjoy these, but they're a little on the pricey side. Okay, we're at the end. We are here. The time has come. We are at lip oils, and I don't have as many as I thought I did, but let's go ahead and start with this one from Summer Fridays. This is newer. I do really enjoy this. This is Soft Mauve. These are pretty thick for a lip oil. It actually should probably be in with the gloss, but my problem with this is it picks up so much that you have to be really careful when you apply it. But it is a good formula. It's a little bit thicker for an oil, so I need to put this in with glosses. That's where this needs to go, because this is too pigmented and too thick to be a lip oil, but it's a fantastic formula. I do really love it. I've really been enjoying it. I have this one from Blend Bunny. This is in the shade Juicy. This is such a good formula. Like, this is a beautiful lip oil formula. It's like the perfect consistency, but it's just nice and hydrating on the lips. I love a good lip oil. They're my favorites. I've really hopped onto the lip oil train. I had this one from Unearthly. This is in the shade Heartache. This came out with the Valentine's Day mystery box, and I love the formula. I hate the shade. That shade does not do anything for me, but I love the formula. I have this one from e.l.f. This is Pink Quartz. This is really nice as well. This is supposed to be a dupe for the Dior. I've never tried the Dior, so I have no idea. I mean, it looks pink, but it's clear, but this is really nice, super comfortable on the lips, very hydrating. It's a beautiful formula, and it's affordable. I have this one from Ladybug Glow. This is in the shade Black Currant. This is really cool. It's not the most flattering on me, but it's got just a little bit more of like a pinky undertone, that it doesn't look as awful on me as the Unearthly one does, but this is a really nice formula, and I think she actually still has some of these in stock. So if you're interested, go ahead and grab it. And then I have two from House Labs, and ew, what is that? Is that lipstick in there? I don't know. These are the PhD Hybrid Lip Oils, and these are nice. I do really enjoy these. These were like the first lip oils I ever got, so I had nothing else to compare them to, but now that I've tried other ones, these are not my favorite formula in the whole world. In fact, my favorite one so far after trying all of these is the Milk one, and I actually forgot to put it in my last speed review because it was in my purse, so it will be in my next speed review. But this is an okay formula. It's not my favorite. Also, the packaging does not wear very well. It just kind of, I don't know, it looks very dull, very worn, just not pretty for the price, but it is what it is. The formula is okay. But I think that is going to complete everything. So let's go ahead and wrap up this video. All right, y'all. So that is going to complete the lip portion of my makeup collection and my makeup collection all together. So let me know all of your thoughts down below. Let me know if you have any of these, if there's any lip products that you recommend. I love lip products. I have a slew of them I'm still testing. I have a whole bunch on their way to me. Yeah, but let me know all of your thoughts. Let me know if you have any suggestions. Let me know if you want like a more deep dive into some of these. If you're curious about any of them, light up that comment section. Let's have that conversation down below. And as usual, I want to thank you all so much for spending your time with me and watching my video. It truly does mean so much to me. And if you did enjoy this video, please give it a big thumbs up before you leave. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button and click on that notification bell so that you can be notified of all my future posts here on my channel. I do post quite a few videos every week, most days if not every single single day, and I wouldn't want you to miss one. But until my next video, have a good one. Bye.